YouTube, it's David here, and I'm gonna do a segment here. Viable decks that are, you know, we will. With this new ban list, there's so many viable decks now. So many background format. First deck I want to talk about is Fire Kings. Oh my God, freaking Chili, dude! He was destroying face with Onslaught of the Fire Kings, Garunix, and Sacred Phoenix, and Yaksha starts the combos and. Damn, dude. With this back row format, Sacred Phoenix will eat back rows alive. Garunix will just keep coming back, with Bottomless at 1, Torrential, no, not Torrential, Bottomless at 1, and Macro DeFi at 1. I mean, this deck is totally viable. Murmels are still good, guys, even though we only have 1 Dragoons, 1 Deep Sea Diva. That's fine. I mean, Dragoons is. I even wanted Dragoons to get hit. So, I'm playing the Undying version. It's amazing. Just play a little more back rows, and you just keep popping stuff. With all these back rows, Marksman just eats back rows alive. Black Wings, for some reason, I'm most worried about this deck because of Black Whirlwind. I mean, the monsters we face up in the field when Black Whirlwind resolves, but if they go first and they open up Triple Whirlwind, 2 Whirlwinds, they're getting so much advantage. It's retarded. And Icarus attack is a 2 for 2, but with the +1s from Black Whirlwind, you're just gonna keep um, popping all your monsters and back rows and beat you down. 4-axis Fire Fist. With Coach Soldier, 4-axis Fire Fist is pretty damn good. I haven't actually seen it played, but I would not I wouldn't doubt the power of 4-axis Fire Fist. Evil Swarms. Oh, I always hate this deck. Never liked this deck. This deck, extremely linear, but regardless, I'm positive people will play this deck because of Infestation and Ophion. You just get out your big guy and pop out the Ophion and set a ton of back row and you just wait for your opponent to come at you without Heavy Storm. There's no fear now. Set 4, set 5. 4 back rows with Ophion is gonna be a pain in the ass to deal with. Agents. I've been playing Agents for a long time, and I'm glad I got the Third Earth. But I'm pretty sure you have to play the Transmodify version. I mean, I like the deck. The deck's good, but with all these back rows, you have to find a way to get past these back rows. Also, the deck can get very cloggy hands with Hyperions and Christias. Also, if you draw if you draw Shine Balls and Hyperions, it really sucks. So you got with Evil Storms out, you guys have to convince me how agents can be good. But still wouldn't write it off. I'm pretty sure some people will still play it because 3 Earths. Still amazing. I haven't seen a lot of decks on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. I don't know if this deck will be viable, but who knows? Maybe it will be. It's the Tuningware Junk Doppel. So we'll see. Casteller is with Casteller, Omega, and Pilates. Bounce all your opponent's stuff and use Omega to be unaffected by spells and traps. Okay, nice. Zombies, I'm not sure if they're viable now. Maybe in the new set they'll be viable. So with 2 Mizuki, we'll see how that goes. I mean, Plague Spreader 2. I don't think I'll play double Plague Spreader, but 2 Mizuki is still really good actually. Light Swarms with JD blowing up everything. Light Swarms were good last format. I mean, minus the dragons and all that stupid shit, but yeah, with the Judgment Dragon at 3, wow. I wonder how many back rows he'll nuke. So we'll see, but yeah, we'll see. Right now, Bujins, we're not getting the Bujin Cheese Centipede yet, but I'm pretty damn sure there are silly people playing Bujins as of right now. Man, people just love to say back rows, just pain in the ass. Infernities, Trans-turn Infernities. So a lot of people are hyping this deck up. I wouldn't doubt the power of this deck because I've been top decked Archfiend so many times. Launcher isn't a bitch to deal with, and Transmodify really speeds up the deck. So out if so we'll see how this deck plays out. I want to see how this does in West Toronto. Who knows? You never know when you see a random ass Infernity deck. Gadget back rows. I don't really need to say much of anything else. um, well, this deck's been getting hyped a lot lately. People don't want to put their dragons down. It's like some weird plant dragon deck. The deck list is on ARG. Check that deck out. Let me know what you guys think about that, because I don't think this deck will be viable, but I wouldn't doubt the power of it. I mean, right now, honestly, anything is possible in this format. Dark Worlds. So what? They lost card D. Oh my god, this deck is degenerate as fuck. And with one Eradicator, they'll try to dig for it, or they'll just hand rape you and mind crush you. TGs. TG, I think they're best. I mean, they could combine with TG agents, but I think they're best as their own deck. I mean, you got double striker, triple Warwolf, and then triple rush Rhino with back rows for days and Horn Phantom Beast. So, oh man, I don't want to deal with that deck, but you might encounter this format because people with no heavy, man. Oh man, oh man. Heretics outside of Ophion, this deck is certainly viable. I know my boy Kamani loves this deck. He's been wrecking locals with it. Not lately, but before Evil Storms are out, he was just demolishing locals. 'Cause you got the suit that pops everything. You got the wing being a giant dragon. So that should be interesting. Uh, we got the Mecha Phantom Beast Karakuri deck. I think we get more support later, but right now, my buddy Chris is playtesting this deck, and so far I'm seeing a lot of potential for this deck. You got the power of Mecha Phantom Beast, and you got the pushes with Karakuri, and wow, I was pretty amazed by what it can do. So with a little bit of playtesting, I think this deck can definitely be a contender. Glads. Let's see. I know they don't get a second bestiary, but without Heavy Storm, people will be running more back rows, protecting the Laquari, doing the geyser spam. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not looking forward to dealing with the Kari 5 back rows. Anyway, X Sabers, wow. With Hyunlei, maybe like a Trap Sun version or something. Because you have to push into those back rows and pop them with Hyunlei. So that should be interesting to see. Let's see, Madolches. I wouldn't doubt the power of Madolches because, again, with the back rows and the plussing off the ticket, plussing off the chateaus, that deck can get really insane. I would think like the psychic version would be the best. No, you go Barkion. Barkion, oh my god, that's right. Materi Barkion back rows. Come at me, bro. There's also I mean, I'm gonna talk about these cards that you might want to think about. Also, um, there are some decks that I missed. Let me comment in the section below um, decks that you think are viable, and tell me what you guys. I want to do another segment, maybe like decks that are dead. So we'll see. Anyway, there are cards that I think you guys should think about, and there are some more cards I just can't think of them right now. But right now, I think you guys should think about these cards, maybe use them. Cardi for sure, because dude, Cardi 5 back rows, your opponent's gonna be hella mad. Sakuretsu armor, you need a anti-attack, right? We got 2D Prison, 2 Mirror Force, and I mean, oh man, it's so funny when you flip this. Your phone's like, what does that do? And Widespread Ruin, kind of similar to Sakuretsu, but this one doesn't target. So, and Seven Tools of the Bandit and Trapstand. With all these back rows, I think you guys should try these out. I really don't want to blind MST, so make pushes with Seven Tools and Trapstand. Maybe not so much these cards, but hey, it's fun to troll, right? Draining Shield, gain life, Medic Cylinder to burn. And then Mass Destruction is Malevolent Catastrophe. So basically, when your opponent declares an attack, you Heavy Storm the field. End of story. Trap Hole. Summons a monster with 1,000 more attack. Target it and destroy it. Heck of old school, and your opponent will be just mad when you Trap Hole them. Lance, like I said, you don't want a blind space, so Forbidden Lance is going to be MVP, guys. If you want to be a troll and do some damage step shenanigans, go ahead and shrink your opponent. Um, That's pretty much it for now. Like I said, comment in the section below, please, if I missed any other viable decks as of right now. Also, when we get the Shadow Spectre set, this gonna change the game, and we're gonna get a lot more viable decks. I'm not sure if we'll get. I'm not sure if Konami will release some broken ass cards. I'm pretty sure they'll release some more zombie support. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Then. So that was one more thing. If you guys want to be successful in this format, please make sure to playtest, and figure out a deck that you want to stick with. Maybe like at one or two decks, playtest those decks, and figure out what you like about the deck. And if you really like one deck over the other, play the deck that you like more, because I'm telling you, the more you like a deck, the more you'll enjoy the game and the more successful you'll be in it. So think about that little tidbit I said, and hope I'll see you guys later. And I'm doing another video in the future. You guys should stick by this channel, and I think you'll be guys be excited about the next video. So see you guys later.